Hey guys, it's opening day of deer season and we are ready to go. So right now we're putting our points on the arrows. So October 1st, 2024, ready for deer season. There's David. He's getting the compound bow set up and he's got his crossbow over on the table, I believe. So we got the compound bow ready to go, points in, and it's ready to fire. And we got this. Some of you guys have used this. I'm not sure I'm gonna use it tonight. I know that some of you guys use it and it makes things easier when cleaning, but I don't know. We'll see. I'm not sure I'm gonna use that yet. So me and David just set up a blind from Bass Pro. They had a blind for sale. First time we'll be in this one, and I'm pretty excited. I've always been enduring the elements, and that's kind of part of it, I know. But this is enclosed, and I'm pretty excited. So first time being in this blind. I'll show you guys once we go down in the woods. But yeah, I don't know. And how many hours did that take us? What, 10 hours put together? It was a lot. But part of this is because we might not have been knowing what we were doing. So now we could probably put that together in our sleep now. It took us 10 hours to put it together the first time. So anyway, Oklahoma deer season 2024, October 1st. Here we go. Come on, doggos. We can't have you scaring those deer away. Who's a good doggy? Huh? Who's a good doggy? Come on, let's go. Listen, I'll make you a deal. Hey, listen, I'll make you a deal. If you be good, I'll bring you back some deer meat. All right? They don't care. They don't care. All right, so it's 6:20. Here's our feeder. So we're about 20 yards out from the feeder. I know it's pretty close. We just got this piece of property not too long ago, and so we haven't had time to adjust it too well. So right there, chill camera is right there. We've just been catching them. So we're in here. Typically, the deer come from that direction, but there's also a trail from that direction. I've seen 8 to 10 deer out here before. You guys saw the blind coming in. Man, you can't ask for a better blind. Bass Pro, I think I paid $900 for it. But man, for an enclosed blind, and come January, when we're still deer hunting, trying to get our limit, I mean, 18 degrees outside, I might be pretty thankful for this blind. So, we're going back out again either tomorrow or Saturday, but hopefully we get a deer tonight. So I'm gonna quit talking. Hopefully some deer will come in. All right, David, man, you got a deer, dude.
Yes, sir.
So we've been waiting for it to die. We think it's finally dead. You know, obviously it's past sunlight right now.
Oh yeah.
But we've been waiting a little bit. So, dude, you excited?
Oh yeah, I'm definitely excited.
Yeah, man. All right. Well, grab your crossbow. Let's go get it, man. Hang on. Yeah, I want to say he's back in there somewhere. I don't know. Yeah.
Where's your sheep?
No, it is. Hang on. What about right in there? Trampled grass. Right there, man.
Okay. No blood.
What's that right there?
What?
Shine your flashlight upward. No, it's just trash.
Your route.
I don't think it would have gone over the fence, man.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, it could have.
No.
You see any blood on the ground?
It was losing pretty bad. So.
All right, that's the fence going that way. All right, walk through there.
You should probably hit the trail again.
Yeah. All right, just found some blood, so
Let's see if it's fresh.
he's over here somewhere. All right, guys. Let me tell you about last night. So, David got a deer, and pretty good shot, but we went down. We waited. We went down, looked for it, and we could not find this deer. We found a blood trail, but this deer is gone. We searched 3 hours last night. I got up early this morning. Went again. I hate it. You know, I wanted to find that deer really bad, but there's nothing else you can do. It happens. I know it happens sometimes. It sucks, but I'm out here. We're gonna practice from the tree stand. Just get a little more practice in, you know, because you know I'm gonna go hunting tomorrow morning, and you know, I want to make sure that we get the deer this time, maybe even a better shot. So yeah, let's practice some shooting of the bow. So I have pop cans down here, so that's what we're shooting at. It's too low. Alright, we're about 30 yards out. I was aiming at the wrong one. I thought we were 20. Alright, I was just above. Well, that's a kill shot all day. That pop can is so small. Alright, let's try again. Smoked it! Man, did you hear that? Woo! Yeah! Alright, I got 2 more. Let's shoot them. 23 yards. Alright, this one's actually gonna have to be sitting down. Alright, I hit it. It moved it. It didn't actually nail it. But that's a kill shot. The first one I was aiming at, when I thought it was 20 yards out, I thought it was this bow right here. That was my first shot. My second one was over. And third one, man, smoked it. Alright, and then my second can I was aiming at. The first one I shot, man, that was horrible. I don't even know what I was aiming at. The bow hit the handlebar and I missed it. It made me get off shot. The second one, I was right on. It just didn't nail it, but it moved the can. So I'm happy with that. Some of you guys might be wondering what kind of tree stand I'm using. This is what it looks like from up here, 18 feet high. Primal Outdoors. They don't sponsor me. I just like their tree stand. It's dual. What's the space up here? All right, we shot all 5 and I hit 2 on the dot. So here's the first one. There's the first one. And then we'll go over here. This is a pretty far out one. I didn't shoot at that one. Shot at this through the trees. Check that out. These over here, I didn't hit it. I mean, it moved it, but both arrows pretty close to each other. I think my arm was shaking, trying to get it steady. That's still a kill shot. I mean, you're still gonna get the deer. Well, I think that went well. I definitely feel more encouraged for tomorrow for hunting. So maybe we'll see a deer. Who knows? I don't know, guys. Some of you guys might be wondering why I'm using pop cans as targets. They're super small. It's a great target. I know it's on the ground, but if you guys want to go spend $200 on a decoy deer, go for it. I got a 12 pack of soda in there that I ain't drinking, so I decided to empty them out and come and lay them on the ground. So it works just as fine. Also, if you haven't noticed my shirt, Puddin's Fab Shop, go give him a subscribe. I'm actually his editor, so he's a great guy. I love working for him, and man, I've definitely learned a lot more about cars since working for him. Also, man, he's just such a humble guy. I mean, if you actually got to know the guy, he's really awesome. Well, guys, yesterday was a bust, but we are not going to let that stop us. We are going to continue forward. We're going to get this deer, all right? I've already bought the dehydrator. I've got to use it. I've got to have some jerky. I've got to justify all the spending I've been doing on hunting to my wife. You know, she's got. I can't come home with nothing. All right. I've got to get something tomorrow. All right. October 3rd is the day. There's a lot of cool things coming up, but I think that wraps it up for today. Tomorrow morning, we're getting our deer. All right. I actually lied about being done for the day. So I got to share this story. The other night there was an armadillo, and our yard, and it's been tearing up our yard like crazy. And I went to go get my pistol, and I realized I'm not going to hit that thing with my pistol. Just from the location of where it was at and where I was, it just wasn't going to happen. And so I was like, well, I don't have a 22, so I'm going to get one of those. But I went and grabbed my shotgun. Well, where my house is located to the neighbor's house is across the street. So there's an old lady who lives across the street, and if I was to fire off that shotgun, it probably would have sent her to a heart attack. I probably would have been charged for murder for killing this old lady across the street. No joke. They would have charged me right then and there. Yeah, she would have died. So I didn't shoot it. I went and grabbed my 4-wheeler and I ran it over. So I'm not sure how good I got it. I definitely ran it over, but it scurried off. It's definitely not coming back here again. I mean, if you got ran over, would you go back to the house you came from? You were digging up for worms? There's no way. If in doubt, find an alternate solution. Grab a shovel. Wrestle it. Listen, I could have, if the 4-wheeler didn't start up, I was going to hop on the ground and wrestle that thing. So, and then chunk it in the creek. So, just saying. So, a deer came in. Didn't come far out. She was spooked. And took off. The deer that came in was right there. Well, we saw one deer, and she barely came out and got spooked and ran off. I think what spooked her was a bird flew off and spooked her, and she took off, and didn't see any more. So we're gonna go back out tonight and see if we can see more. All right, we're back this evening. David is back. Say hello, David.
Hello.
All right, we are going back out. And we're going to go back out to the blind, not the tree stand, just because the tree stand is more active middle of the night or early morning. So the blind is more active late at night. So we're going to go back there, and man, we're hoping. David got some practice shots in, and man, I feel like this is it. We're going to get it. We're going to finally get our deer. So we'll see. All right, guys, so we didn't see anything 2 nights ago, and then we went Saturday morning. We heard them, and they were actually at our other location. Still didn't see anything. Listen, I am not giving up. We are going to get this deer, and we're going to harvest it and get some deer jerky out of it. But while we're waiting, I decided to go ahead and kind of give the hunting spots a break from just a lot of activity. So I'm going to let them quiet down, give it a few days, come back, and hopefully my cameras will start showing more activity in the daylight. Right now they're spooked, and they got our scents, and they're coming in the middle of the night. But I didn't get to show you guys the hunting blind really, because you guys just saw it at night. So let's go look at the hunting blind and show you guys what it looks like from Bass Pro. Also, guys, it's like 91 degrees here in Oklahoma, and it's just too hot to be hunting right now. We would stay longer in the stand, but man, it's pretty miserable. Just melting, trying to wear your camo stuff and not die. We have a cold front coming in later this week. That's when I'm going to try to go back out. All right, guys, so this is from Bass Pro. I paid $900. I know it was on sale. Oh man, I got a little rip up there. You can see it. Huh. Maybe I can set it. We can get my wife to set it back up or something. I don't know. Anyway, there's got windows all around it. So it's about 10 feet up. And man, let me tell you, this thing is stable. So let's go up and get a look. So this is Millennium tree stands. Again, I got it from Bass Pro. All right, so entering, we got our seats. I got another seat I need to bring in here actually. These windows open up, so we can set your bow on this bar, this brace. So if you just come in here, and I think you guys have seen it in the video already, but we can be sitting here and have a clear shot out to the feeder. They come through actually right there, and I think you saw it in the first day we went hunting. They came through right there, but actually now a majority of them come through right over there. We got our scrape tree right there. I moved our deer camera to right there. It wasn't working for a few days. Got it up and running and moved it because it was over on that tree, and I wanted it off of the scrape tree. Now guys, we just have 2 people sitting in this blind. We could fit a 3rd person pretty easy. And I mean, there's windows to look out from all locations. I mean, I got windows behind me. You can see that. And guys, I'm in love with this thing. Come December, when it's 15 degrees outside, it's gonna be awesome to sit in this thing and stay warm and not die. Now, the tree stand on the other end, that's a different story. I'm just gonna tough it out. I will say it's a little hard to pull back a compound bow in here, just because of how long my arms are. Obviously, if you're shorter, it probably works better for you. But I haven't found a sweet spot to do that in this blind yet. It'd be great for rifles or crossbow. Compound, not in love with that. But that's what I take a lot of kids hunting, and that's what they use. They use crossbow, so this is a perfect setup for them. Again, we have a cool front coming through this week. I'm hoping that gets us a deer this week, and we'll be back out. I just didn't want to go out again for the next few days. I got another video coming out, and you guys should see that soon. And so until then, we wait.